Hey everyone, and welcome. Ever wished you could jump straight into coding without the hassle of setting up your local environment? Well, say hello to GitHub Codespaces. Codespaces provides you with a fully configured, cloud-based development environment that spins up in seconds right from within your browser. It connects directly to your GitHub repository, making developing a breeze from any device. With GitHub Codespaces, you don't need to worry about setting up your local environment. You simply spin up a space and get to work. In this quick tutorial, we're going to take a look at how simple it is to get started with Codespaces. So if you're ready to boost your productivity and simplify your workflow, stick around. Let's dive in and explore the power of GitHub Codespaces. Alright, we're taking a look at how to get started with GitHub Codespaces. Simply go into your repository, and any repository you wish to work on. Then in this repository, I'm working on a voice-activated teleprompter, which I forked from this repository over here. So this is going to work on public or private repositories. Just go over to code, and you'll see local, where you can get the clone URL, and Codespaces, where we can spin up a new Codespace. I already have one spun up, so I'm just going to click on it. But if you didn't have one spun up, it would just ask you to spin one up right now. It's going to load VS Code in a VS Code server on a Docker image, and you can custom tailor that image for your specific development environment. Here, we don't need to do that because it's a front-end app, which we can just spin up. So now that our instance is spun up, we can see that we get the README file up here and our terminal down here. We can also switch between VS Code and VS Code Insiders, and it comes loaded with extensions. So you can add extensions for whatever you need, from AWS Toolkit to linters to your edit with Copilot, which comes loaded already. We'll take a look at the file structure. Go down to our package.json. We're already in our working directory, so we'll just do npm run preview. And it's spinning up the app, and it's connecting to our forwarded port. Now this port provides a GitHub URL, and if we go into incognito mode, you'll notice that you need to sign into your GitHub account to even see this. So don't worry, when you're working on this, it's going to be private. So we can go in here and use the app just as we would in our local development environment. And we can go and develop the app just as we would in our local development environment. So it's a great, easy way to get started from any device. Now let's go say we needed to add some additional comments here. You'll notice that it's tracking changes in the GitHub repository. So we didn't commit these changes yet, but this would be the same as working on our local environment, where we could commit the changes, add our commit messages, and submit them back to our repository for synchronization. That way, when we are ready to move on to another device or spin down our code space, we can simply spin up another one, and it's going to retrieve all of our code from the repository and put it right into our development environment. That way, we can serve this development environment from any device, whether it's a tablet, a PC, or a laptop, and get started working right away. In the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see the Codespace URL, or Codespace name. From here, we can stop the current Codespace, or we can pitch this into our local development environment if we have VS Code Desktop installed. That's it. That's all it takes to get started with VS Code Codespaces. It's a great way to do rapid development and even continuous integration when you're working on small or medium-sized projects. For larger projects, you probably want to have a more concise development environment, and we'll get into that in later videos. Thanks for joining me, and stay tuned for more introductions to useful tools at joshuaberkowitz.us.